A pound of that same merchant's flesh is thine. The court awards it, and the law doth give it.
Natalie Te Paa is just 13 years old, yet she's standing alongside senior students in her school's production of Shakespeare's The Merchant of Venice.
Be assured, thou shalt have justice, more than thou desirest.
Sassy and confident as Portia, Natalie is also blind.
Yeah, my character, Portia, is actually a sighted person, so that was really fun to play. She's a beautiful, rich heiress, right? And men come from all over the world just to see if they can claim her hand in marriage.
Most learned judge, a sentence. Come, prepare.
Tarry a little. There is something else. This bond doth give thee here no jot of blood.
Her performance as Portia even surprised her mum.
She walked straight onto the stage, stood exactly where she was supposed to stand, and just turned to the person she was supposed to speak to them and made eye contact. And I'm just thinking, she just blew me away. I thought, oh my goodness.
I walk on and face the right people and stuff, and Mum and Carla are like, oh my gosh, how did she do that? It was funny.
Is that the law?
Thyself shalt see the act, for as thou urgest justice, be assured, thou shalt have justice. My Braille note is a special laptop for blind and Braille users. I was given the script for my lines by memory stick, and then I just learnt the lines that way. Yeah, it was quite hard at first.
Here is the money.
He shall have nothing but the penalty. Mr. de Grue and I were debating whether to make her blind, but I thought of it as a challenge to be able to play a person who could see. I wanted to say to everyone, a blind person can act sighted if they try, and if they want to, you know.
Eager to be independent, Natalie spent last summer holidays memorising the layout at Tekapuna Grammar.
Excuse me, guys. Thank you. Independence is really important, because if I'm just walking around in school or out of school, out in the public, I need to be able to just be myself and be by myself, and just to show everyone that even though I am blind, I am capable.
Natalie's been using a cane since she was a toddler.
My cane is quite a big part of me, because it's like my eyes, but on the ground. I love using echolocation as well, so I can find out when something's open or closed. That's with the cane, or clicking, just like singing or whatever, so I can tell when there's a corner to the right or left or whatever, or something like that.
She's busy proving her independence, so it's frustrating when people constantly offer help.
It's one of the most annoying things to have everyone just going, oh, can I help you with that? Oh, can I help you with this? Can I do that for you? You know, it's so annoying.
Some people will come up to her and talk really loudly. She's blind and they talk loud to her. Or they'll talk to us to get to her. And I just teach her to say practical things like, I'm blind, I'm not deaf. Once she got the cane, that was her label. And then people would see it, obviously. We're up the supermarket, and then generally older people would kind of come up and we're all sad and crying and asked if they could buy your girl something. I taught her to say, don't you have any money? And just dumb things like, you know, just notes, no coins.
Taking Dad's advice, Natalie's learned to put herself forward. Iconic musician Mike Chun is impressed with Natalie's confidence as a singer-songwriter.
I remember the first day we met, your eyes locked onto mine.
When I was speaking here a few months ago to a whole classroom, and I said, would someone like to sing an original song? And the only one who wanted to sing a song was Natalie. She strode out, sat down, sang a song about her life. Someone like Natalie is saying, bugger it, I'm going to write songs, I'm going to sing songs, and my classroom will hear it. And yet, how old are you, 14?
13.
13.
You're in the arms of another girl. looked pretty close. Then I caught a glimpse of your face. I could tell you wanted her the most.
So tell me a bit about that song you were just playing.
It was called Taken Over. I did write it with a lot of compassion because I've heard about stuff that's happened about people cheating on their partners, and I just thought it'd be interesting to write my first love song. With my life, but you'll always be the same. So now I'm taking over.
So do you like having posters all over your wall even though you can't see them?
It just shows people what I'm into, you know? Even though I can't see the posters, everyone else can, and they go, whoa, you're into this person, or whoa, you're into that movie.
Natalie is the Te Paa's first child. They struggled at first with how to raise a blind child.
I just remember coming home from the doctor, the first initial doctor, and holding her and feeding her, and a butterfly flew past, and you know, the sun was coming through the trees, and I just had all these flashbacks of places that I'd just come from because I'd been travelling for the last, 3 years, and I just thought, oh my God, she's never going to see anything like this.
I want to be a singer-songwriter if I can, but acting is another of my main passions, so anything of those two.
What Mum hadn't seen coming was the gutsy young woman who took to the stage at Te Paa Grammar.
Thy lands and goods are, by the laws of Venice, confiscate unto the state of Venice.